What's going on, Sports Wars? This is Ryan with RK Outpost and GeeksGamers.com, and LeBron James is just too dumb for his own good. LeBron James can't help but get involved in something when he sees something divisive, even if he knows absolutely nothing about it. And this time, it was the Kyle Rittenhouse case. Now, LeBron James has been very outspoken about a variety of social issues over the past decade, especially when it comes to any type of shooting. He just wants to get it out there and immediately push a certain narrative. We've seen him do it before. We've seen him do it for police officers and tweet out basically a target for this police officer who was a hero before he eventually deleted it in shame. Well, now he's talking about Kyle Rittenhouse, and I have been paying a lot of attention to the Kyle Rittenhouse case because I personally think it's very important, especially considering all the factors and what's going on in America today and what the mainstream media is trying to spin it as, vice what actually happened. And normally, we would not be talking about that here on Sports Wars, but LeBron James has brought this into the sports world with his comments right here. This is Columbia Beagle. We're going to talk about this tweet from LeBron James as Kyle Rittenhouse broke down in what can only be described as truly like an emotional breakdown on the stand today. Maybe signs of PTSD, to be honest with you. But let's look at this article here from Outkick. Out of bounds, LeBron James, social unifier, mocks video of Kyle Rittenhouse's emotional testimony. The king of flops, LeBron James, came after Kyle Rittenhouse with a quoted tweet of the 18-year-old detailing the harrowing experience of the incident in Kenosha on August 25th. On Wednesday, Rittenhouse provided his personal testimony on the evening that led to the fatal shooting of Joseph Rosenbaum, a convicted child predator, by the way, multiple instances, during social justice riots of 2020. Rosenbaum was a local rider with fatal intentions directed to the then 17-year-old Rittenhouse. This guy's only 18 years old now, which led to the Antioch teen shooting Rosenbaum and two other riders with his AR-15 when they attempted to attack. I didn't do anything wrong. I defended myself, Rittenhouse noted. During the testimony, Rittenhouse was evidently emotional and troubled by the memory, catching his breath in between words as the account of the shooting Rosenbaum and two other riders haunted the teenager. And I'm like, being real, I was moved by this. I was emotional after watching this because this could be anybody's kid. You know what I mean? Who's in this situation. But LeBron James, what does LeBron James do? Decides to take a moment and tweet this out there. What tears? I didn't see one. Man, knock it off. That boy ate some lemon heads before walking into court. LeBron James, you're a piece of human garbage. Much like other athletes with blue check marks today, you're talking about things that you know absolutely nothing about. I've watched this trial. Well, I've listened to this trial from beginning to end, and I have watched and not missed a moment of coverage for about the past 3 or 4 days. You have no idea what you're talking about, but you continue to comment on things like this. For you guys that want to go look into this, I don't want to get too deep into the trial because it's not Sports Wars, but I think that everybody should look heavily into this and see that the picture that the mainstream media, the blue check marks, the bitches like LeBron James are painting is not the accurate one. And this is incredibly important, especially considering the narratives that they're trying to paint around him and what's going on here in America today. LeBron James proving once again that he is a piece of shit, that he is literal, absolute scum, and the reason I will never give this dude a break. Clay Travis retweeted him and said, hey LeBron, since you have time to make this joke, don't you have time to comment on China, which you haven't yet? Because LeBron James is all about speaking out. Oh, you got to speak for injustice anywhere. I can comment on any social thing because I know everything. I'm LeBron James, even though I can't read past the first page of a book. But when it comes to abuses in China, I'm silent. When it comes to Nike, I'm silent. When it comes to police officers attempting to be executed in my city of Los Angeles, I'm silent because it doesn't fit my narrative. LeBron James is and always has been a pussy-ass bitch. And today just further confirms that. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.